Get ready, because the footage you're about to see features some of the most incredible moments caught on camera. From breathtaking surprises to events unfolding in the blink of an eye, each clip tells an unforgettable story. A massive chunk of land unexpectedly began to shift on June 3rd. 28 buildings and many other structures disappeared beneath the water in an instant as a mass of land, more than 2,000 feet in diameter, detached from the shore and slid down into Altafjord Bay. Located on the shores of Altafjord Bay in northern Norway, the town of Alta is surrounded by high earthen cliffs formed from ancient marine sediments, creating a majestic but also potentially dangerous landscape. After heavy rainfall on May 31st, local residents witnessed a serious incident along the riverside area. Nujong in northwestern Yunnan is a mountainous region filled with deep valleys and dense river networks, where prolonged heavy rain can quickly change water flows and affect nearby communities. Iguatu, located in Ceará state in northeastern Brazil, has a hot and dry climate, with strong winds often appearing during the rainy season and seasonal transitions. Local residents suddenly captured the moment when a familiar piece of infrastructure was overwhelmed by the force of nature. Famous for its long beaches and amusement park along the shoreline, Glenelg has long been a symbol of tourism in Adelaide. On January 22nd, in the coastal town of Glenelg, South Australia, something that seemed impossible happened when the weather suddenly turned severe. Few people would have imagined that a giant inflatable slide could actually take flight. Tell us where you are watching from and whether your sky is sunny or rainy today. On the afternoon of September 28th, 2022, Hurricane Ian made landfall near Cayo Costa Island, revealing the true power of nature. As the only U.S. peninsula located between the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean, Florida is one of the regions most frequently affected by tropical storms in the United States. hurricane brought heavy rainfall, powerful winds, and the threat of widespread flooding and storm surge. Chunks of rock and soil suddenly fell onto the roadway on August 31st, 2013. Keelung is known as the Rain City of Taiwan, where steep mountains close to the coast leave roads vulnerable to landslides after heavy rainfall. As one of South Asia's most important rivers, the Ganga River holds deep cultural and religious significance while also playing a vital role in the lives of hundreds of millions of people. Ocean water being pushed into the narrow river channel created a powerful wave moving upstream, especially noticeable during extreme high tides. After a hot day, residents suddenly noticed something unusual happening on June 16, 2011. The vast plains of Central America are often where summer thunderstorms rapidly develop, bringing one of the most destructive weather phenomena. Almost every vehicle and many homes in the town were damaged by the intense hailstorm. A rare scene suddenly appeared near Huangyuan Temple in Wandan, Pingtung County, southern Taiwan. Natural gas trapped underground pushed mud and water nearly 10 feet into the air, and the eruption even caught fire when methane gas ignited. Gaza City is the largest administrative and judicial center in the Gaza Strip, home to many important government institutions in the territory. On December 3, 2023, the Justice Palace building, which housed the Supreme Court of Gaza, was destroyed in a controlled explosion. At Kinzer Camp, the weather suddenly turned extremely dangerous, leaving everyone nearby unable to believe what they were witnessing. Located in the southernmost part of Japan, the Okinawa Islands sit directly along the path of many tropical storms from the western Pacific, making them frequently exposed to powerful winds every year. Many mountain roads in India are built along steep and dangerous slopes. a small warning sign on the mountainside quickly turned into an unexpected and dangerous situation. Many people managed to leave the danger zone before the entire slope collapsed, and no injuries were reported. A road that appeared peaceful suddenly became a pathway for hundreds of creatures weighing nearly 2,000 pounds each. Yellowstone National Park is the world's first national park and home to the largest wild American bison population in the United States. On the morning of April 3rd, 2024, while vehicles were still traveling along the Suhua Highway, a dangerous situation unfolded within seconds. With towering marble cliffs and roads cutting through steep mountain walls, Taroko National Park in Hualien is one of Taiwan's most famous natural wonders. Fortunately, the vehicle reached a reinforced concrete rock shelter tunnel just moments before the massive rockfall came crashing down. A decision that seemed harmless at first suddenly placed a driver in a terrifying situation. An adult buffalo can weigh up to 1,900 pounds, with enough strength to overturn vehicles. Known as one of Africa's oldest wildlife reserves, Hluhluwe Imfolozi is a place where visitors can witness wild buffalo, rhinos, and many other large animals in their natural habitat. San Miguel de El Faique is located in Peru's Piura region, where mountain roads often wind along steep slopes and are heavily affected by extreme weather conditions. Workers were attempting to repair a weakened section of road when they suddenly realized the ground beneath them was no longer stable. Treasure Island is a famous resort in Fiji, surrounded by crystal clear waters and beautiful coral reefs, attracting visitors from around the world. A helicopter carrying 7 people was landing when it suddenly created a shocking moment for everyone nearby. Fortunately, the pilot and all 6 passengers escaped without injuries. On April 12th, what seemed like an ordinary trip on the water suddenly turned into a dangerous situation when a boat unexpectedly lost control.
They put another line out for it.
With its extensive network of canals and busy waterways throughout the year, Miami has long been one of Florida's most active boating hubs. On February 17, 2022, as strong winds swept through the city, an incident at a construction site quickly became a serious disaster. Which device are you watching these scenes on? A phone, laptop, or TV?
What is it?
After hours of intense rainfall, the rivers in the town of Kasarza Liger began changing in ways that worried local residents. With the Apennine Mountains rising close to the Mediterranean coast, the stunning landscape also makes the Liguria region highly vulnerable to flash floods. Mineral Wells is located in northern Texas, near the edge of Tornado Alley, where some of the strongest tornadoes in the United States are recorded each year. On April 28, 2026, a home security camera accidentally captured the moment nature's incredible power arrived within seconds. In 2014, a series of powerful storms transformed the coastline of Gijón and the Cantabria region into a scene of extraordinary violence. The full force of the ocean was on display before the eyes of local residents. Situated along the Bay of Biscay, one of Western Europe's most turbulent bodies of water, the region regularly absorbs the immense energy of Atlantic storms. On March 6, 2022, a near disaster unfolded on Southampton Water, leaving witnesses in shock. Southampton Water serves as the gateway for some of the world's largest container ships and cruise liners, making it one of the busiest shipping routes in the United Kingdom, with vessels weighing hundreds of thousands of tons passing through every day.
Hey baby, slow down, wait for me!
On February 1st, 2016, a couple near Tamarama Beach unexpectedly witnessed a heart-stopping moment.
Hey, slow down on the rocks, baby, it's dangerous in there!
When thunderstorms develop near the coast, exposed areas such as sandy beaches, rocky cliffs, and open water become particularly vulnerable to lightning strikes. The tremendous blast startled the woman, leaving her visibly shaken. Known as Sydney's coastal jewel, Tamarama attracts thousands of visitors each year with its spectacular cliffs and beautiful beach.
There it goes, guys. Hold on to your kids. Like I said, it's hold the basket.
Where are you watching this video from? And is the weather there sunny, rainy, or windy right now? Facing the Pacific Ocean, Acapulco is famous for its stunning bays, but it is also a place that frequently experiences massive waves and extreme weather. Guests at a beachfront hotel overlooking Acapulco Bay witnessed an astonishing scene on February 5th, 2015. In reality, they were enormous storm-driven waves generated offshore near Coyuca de Benitez. On the afternoon of June 3rd, 2016, an unexpected accident occurred as the cruise ship Celebrity Infinity was docking at the pier. The collision caused an estimated $2 to $3 million in damage. Fortunately, no passengers or crew members were injured. Known as the gateway to the Inside Passage, Ketchikan is one of Alaska's busiest cruise ports, welcoming hundreds of cruise ship arrivals every summer. Known as the world's most famous floating city, Venice is home to a network of narrow historic canals that welcome millions of visitors and hundreds of large cruise ships every year. Shocking footage captured the moment a massive cruise ship lost control while approaching the San Basilio Sateri terminal. The collision left passengers in a state of panic. In your opinion, what score does this phenomenon deserve on a scale of 1 to 10? Palm Beach Gardens is one of Florida's best-known waterfront communities, where boats are a common mode of transportation for many residents. Broken pieces of wood were hurled dozens of meters through the air, with some debris even landing in the backyard and swimming pool of a nearby home. Fortunately, the two people aboard the boat had already fallen into the water before the collision occurred, and neither suffered serious injuries. On January 11th, 2023, residents discovered a stranded killer whale measuring approximately 21 feet in length on Palm Coast Beach.
Yeah, for real.
The killer whale is the largest member of the dolphin family and an apex predator with virtually no natural enemies in the wild. For that reason, experts describe the stranding on Florida's coastline as an extremely rare event. A spectacular natural display unfolded over Lake Erie near the city of Buffalo on the evening of October 21st, 2025.
Oh my God! Yes, right there. I hope you got that.
I got it.
Frequent lightning bursts commonly occur within rapidly developing thunderstorm clouds, where intense electrical charge separation produces multiple lightning discharges in quick succession. As one of Bali's most famous resort beaches, Sanur attracts millions of visitors each year with its crystal clear waters and beachfront resorts. But on June 9th, 2016, this popular destination on Bali's southern coast was suddenly thrown into chaos. Authorities issued warnings urging both residents and visitors to stay away from the coast. Bordering the Gulf of Mexico, the waters off Brazoria are among the richest coastal fishing grounds in the southern United States, supporting millions of marine organisms and sustaining the coastal ecosystem every year. At the beginning of June, the scene unexpectedly changed, signaling a temporary imbalance in the marine environment. The rare event required cleanup efforts that lasted for several days. Famous for its chain of tropical islands connected by scenic overseas bridges, the Florida Keys is one of the most romantic outdoor wedding destinations in the United States. During a couple's wedding day, nature created a moment that no one could have expected. Although the sudden thunderstorm interrupted the ceremony, it also became a memory that the bride, groom, and their guests would never forget. Have you ever witnessed a situation like this in real life? On February 2nd, 2016, a major international rescue operation involving France and Spain was launched to assist a massive cargo ship in distress. After battling severe weather for several days, rescue crews finally secured a tow line and safely brought the vessel into the port of Bilbao, Spain. Located along the shipping route connecting the Atlantic Ocean and the Bay of Biscay, the waters off Arcachon are heavily trafficked by commercial vessels and are also known for powerful winter storms. Just off the coast of Anglet, the cargo ship Luno encountered serious trouble during a violent storm. One of the roughest stretches of water in Western Europe, the seas off Anglet are frequently battered by towering waves and powerful winds capable of challenging even the largest ships.
Wow, et l'eau va rentrer. Oh là là.
When a vessel loses steering control in heavy seas, every wave places enormous bending forces on the hull, creating one of the most haunting sights at sea. Surrounded by the crystal-clear waters of the Florida Keys, Key West is recognized as one of the world's premier venues for high-speed powerboat racing. a serious accident turned the Superboat International race into a heart-stopping event on November 10th, 2017. Fortunately, according to Superboat International officials, no one was injured in the incident. On July 20th, 2015, millions of locusts suddenly swarmed into the village of Achikalak in Russia's Stavropol region.
Да, похоже, трав.
Known as one of Russia's largest grain-producing regions, Stavropol is home to millions of hectares of farmland. The locust swarm spread across approximately 90,000 hectares, causing severe crop damage and forcing 3 districts to declare a state of emergency. Rijeka, Croatia. Located along the Adriatic coast, Rijeka is an important stopover for many migratory bird species traveling between Central Europe and the Mediterranean.